How are you doing, chosen ones? Good afternoon on this Sunday afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing well. I am happy to be here. Listen, I got a message for you all, but I'm gonna wait for some of you all to come in before I start talking. And I know YouTube is a little delayed, but I just want to come talk to you all and just share this information with you. Share this information with you because as the chosen ones, we got to learn to get a backbone. We have to learn to fight and learn to, stand strong and firm on our beliefs and what we believe and what we're going to stop allowing people to do in our lives, And I posted something, I don't know if I shared it today or I scheduled it to go out. Hi, chosen by Christ 40. How are you, dear? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you on here in a while. I pray all is well with you. Hi, Matt. How are you doing, dear? How are you doing? That's family there. Matt is family. Hi, Nola. Listen, I really wanted to come and have this conversation because I got up mad at myself. I'm gonna be honest. I did get up and I thank God for waking me up this morning. I thanked him for protecting me and watching over me while I sleep. But I got up and I was angry. I got up and I was angry. You hear me? I was mad. When you mad, you big mad. When you go to talking to yourself, looking in the mirror. Look, you mad when you go to talking to yourself, looking in the mirror, right? And I was talking to myself, but this is not my message though. It could go with it. Like Keisha say, I always go to talking before I start my message, but it relates. But I got up this morning and I was mad at myself because sometimes we get in these slumbers and we get in these funks. I call them the little funks. And oh, thank you, chosen by Christ. And I got in this funk because I thought about how in my past, right? How I allowed so many people. I allowed quite a few people because of my empathy. It goes with my message. Yes, it does. I allowed so many people to, treat me in a way that I didn't deserve. Right? I allowed so many people to treat me in a way that I did not deserve when the only thing I was trying to do was love, care for them, and support them, just be there for them. Right? And I was going off on myself in the mirror this morning. I was big mad at myself. I'm like, you sitting there like you old house Negro. And that's what I said to myself. I did. And if this offends someone, I'm sorry. But I'm telling you the truth. I say you sitting there. Hi, Jacqueline. I say you sitting there, taking this like you can't escape. You are free like you old house Negro. And like you got to accept and tolerate, the behavior that people, and the abuse that people are inflicting on you. I sat there and I laughed at myself too. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed at myself. I'm like, girl, because you sitting there like you don't have any other choice or options or something. Like, what is wrong? What was wrong with you? I was saying, what was wrong with you? Why did you allow people, right? Why did you allow people to treat you, to abuse you, to say things to you that, and treat you in ways that you were not treating them? You sat there and you took that foolishness. I was sitting there so mad at myself. But after a while, after I called myself a house Negro for sitting there, I laughed at myself. I'm going to be honest. I'm being transparent. I laughed at myself, and I'm not making light or fun of our ancestors, but it's just like the mindset, right? I laughed at myself because I put myself through that, right? I subjected myself to a lot of those things, and that's why this is the responsibility channel, because we're going to look at what we do. I looked at what I did. I'm like, what? I could have been left. I could have been walked away. And I'm just sitting there like, What was wrong with you? What, I asked myself, where was your mental state? Why were you so afraid? What was, I know part of it. I can't get into too much details, but I knew part of what was keeping me anchored, right? I knew part of what was keeping me anchored, but it wasn't serving because it still didn't do any good, right? And sometimes I want to say we stay in situations way past our expiration date. Regardless of what the issue what the issue is, we allow people, and that's what my title is. My title is, don't let people manipulate your empathy. We allow people, right, to mistreat us. Like, we allow them to mistreat us. We got people that are deliberately out to destroy our character, out to destroy us. They don't say all sorts of things. They don't slander the chosen ones. And then we go, because they said this little dry, I'm sorry, or they try to come around. Some of them, no, they don't even apologize. They try to come around, and because you are nice to them, or because you have forgiven them, they think you're going to allow them back into your life. I don't know what type of stupid rock they don't fell off of. There's nowhere in the world you're going to allow someone. You should never allow a person, I don't care what they were dealing with. I don't care what type of anything they're trying to say, a demon or devil. I don't care. If these people try to destroy your character, they try to make people think you are a bad person, you don't allow them back into your life. You don't allow them back into your space. You let them suffer from the slander and the lies they've told. You let them deal with what the consequences of their actions. You don't allow these people back in your life. And don't you dare try to let them use religion. Because people go there. People use religion. What about forgiveness? No, you should have thought about, before you did that foolishness you did, right? You should have thought about how far you went with trying to destroy somebody. Because you couldn't have your way. You couldn't do because they wouldn't acquiesce and bend to what you believe and think. And no, you don't do that. You keep that same energy. You keep that same energy. Because the chosen ones, we're healing over here. We're healing. We're doing the work on ourselves. We're doing the work, and we're not allowing people to run over us like doormats. We're waking up. Yes, Jacqueline, you only could take so much. You are a human being. And see, the thing is, we've allowed people to run over us. And I'm going to say us. I've allowed it. We've allowed people to run over us, mistreat us, disrespect us, abuse us. And we, with our little empathetic self, our little forgiving, but letting them back into our space self, because you can forgive, but you don't have to let these fools, these devils back in your space. You don't have to let these devils, don't let religion cause you to let the same enemy that tried to destroy you, tried to destroy your character, knowing your name is all you have. You stand on your name because you treat people right. You treat people well. And they know your name, your good name is all you have. And they out trying to destroy you, make you look like a bad sister, make you look like a bad mom, make you look like a bad coworker, make you look like a bad wife. Because they're not dealing with their demons. You're doing your work. And that's what we're going to stop doing, chosen ones. We're going to stop taking up everybody else's cross. We're going to stop letting them project their foolishness on us. Because they're not dealing with their demons. They need to be delivered. They need to see a therapist, not just you. They need to take accountability for their actions. It's not your fault. Don't let them put that blame on you. Some of y'all feel so bad. Some people made y'all feel like y'all were worthless. Like y'all don't have nothing to give, nothing to offer. No, you was worthless because you was dealing with trash. You was dealing with garbage. They got that garbage spirit, them garbage demons in them, and they want to put that mess on you. You just as sweet and loving and caring, and you want the best for everybody. You want people to be happy. You the one that's keeping the peace in the house. All while them demons out here reaping havoc. on people, reaping havoc on your character, behind your back, slandering your name, messing up relationships, going behind your back, trying to get people on their side. Because you know these demons don't like unity. These devils don't like unity. They don't like unity. They want people to choose. They want people to choose a side. The enemy always wants you to pick a side. They always want you to pick a side. That's why they want to stay connected to the people you're connected to, because they still spewing their lies. They're still talking bad about you. And you don't go on about your business. You don't let them go. Let them live their life the way they want to live their life. But they still out slandering you. You don't care about them. Not in that manner. You don't care what they're doing with their life. You don't care. You don't gave up. You don't gave up and lowered your expectations. Exactly. It would never work, Jacqueline. You will always be spinning your wheels trying to prove a point. These people want to become your God. They want you to worry about them all the time. No, go seek God. God is your God. Just like I'm seeking him for my help and strength, you need to go seek him. Have him to transform you. That he could transform you over there. You don't have to be connected to me. We got to stop feeling like we are obligated to see people through, to see their healing through. No, you only plant the seed, baby. You're a seed planter. You're not there to harvest the seed and watch it grow and water it. Because people, if you haven't noticed, people are out to destroy you. They're out to destroy your mind. They're out to drive you crazy. No one in their right mind will sit around and conjure up lies and just create havoc amongst people. Create all kind of chaos, confusion. Turn this one against that one. Turn this one against that one. Lie to this one and say this person said. No one has time for that. But these people want to keep you emotionally disabled because they know your empathy. Your empathy is going to keep you stuck. Yes, it is. Oh, I understand. Everybody, going through something, that's my baby. His mama didn't treat him right. His dad, you got issues too. Your mom and dad traumatized you too. You got trauma issues too. There's no reason to treat people how folks are treating people these days. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Let people eat their own stuff. There's too much help out in this world. Too much help out here to be inflicting your demonic, narcissistic, demon spirit on folks. These people don't deserve that. People don't deserve that type of abuse, that type of behavior. No one deserves that. You go over there and destruct yourself. Don't inflict pain on someone else. You sit in self-destruct. You want to take somebody out, take yourself out. You want to resolve an issue. Don't try to take somebody else out because you in pain. You deal with that the best way you know how, but don't put it on nobody else. Folks out here straight trying to drive people into mental institutions deliberately. And chosen ones, we sit in here. Oh, I'm trying to. No. No. This is not the time. If you don't sense what's going on in the world, if you don't sense the evil that is arising, you no longer could worry about titles. You can no longer see titles. This is the time where you got to test the spirit, as the word says. You can no longer see that's my mama. That's my daddy. That's my child. That's my husband. That's my wife. That's my sister. That's my brother. You got to watch people's actions. How do these people treat you? That's what you got to go by. You can't go by, oh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to always be there for that demon that's trying to kill me. I'm going to always open my door. I'm going to always support. This is foolishness. This is foolishness. You got to let people be. Let people fight their own demons. Let people deal with themselves. Once they denied your help and they see you don't need them, or you see they don't need you, leave them. Let them be. Pray for them. But don't let these people drive you into the ground. Like, a lot of us, I've done it. I'm not talking about you all. I've done it. I'm talking about myself. A lot of us sit and accept abuse and accept pain. And see, people don't see what you go through. They only see how you got your boundaries up. They only see that you got boundaries now. They only see that you don't want to deal with the person. You don't want nothing to do with them. But they didn't see the manipulation that they did. They didn't see or hear. Oh, they heard it, but they didn't care. They didn't put a stop to it because it was you. They didn't put a stop to it because it was you. Oh, they didn't pay attention to the slander when they were saying that you were this person, that person, saying that you were evil, you were rude, or you were nasty, you were mistreating them. They didn't see them lies. Oh, but now you got boundaries. Now your peace is more important than that relationship now. Oh, you got a problem. You ain't saved. You don't believe in God. God don't act like that. Oh, now you know how God act because you can't get your way. Where was God when you was lying and slandering me? Slandering people. Where was God then? What you're not going to do is manipulate and use religion to manipulate me. I'm not on that anymore. I'm not on that anymore. I don't graduated from you using religion to get your way. Enough of that narcissistic, demonic behavior. No, you gonna stand and you gonna eat what you have done. The pain you've caused. Don't use religion now. No, you ain't mental. You ain't mental. You don't need no meds. You didn't need meds when you were slandering me. Okay? Don't let these people run game on y'all. Chosen ones. You didn't need no therapist when you were slandering, when you were lying. You didn't need no meds then. You didn't need no therapist. You didn't need no psychiatrist, no psychologist, no counselor, none of that. Oh, now you need all that now because I got boundaries. You need all that now because I got boundaries. You go ahead on. You can see your therapist. You can see you can take your meds right on over there. But what you're not going to do is I'm not going to give you another chance to destroy me. Now that you see I'm peaceful. Now that you see I'm healing. Now that you see God has restored my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit, I wouldn't dare give you an opportunity to come in and work your evil against me. I wouldn't dare give you that opportunity. Y'all better not let your empathy, don't let these people manipulate your empathy. We got to know the difference between being manipulated and we operating just out of an evil heart. Everybody mental when they don't want to be accountable. Oh, I'm mental. It's my mental health, my mental. No, it was your irresponsibility. No, it was you not want to take accountability for your actions. That's what that is. Ain't no mental. Ain't my meds, not your meds. It's your accountability. Don't let these people run game on you all. Don't let them make you feel guilty They love to use religion to manipulate and control. I'm not in that space. I know who I am. You can't run religion on me. You can't run that on me. Where was your religion when you was out there slandering folks? Out there lying on folks? Out there abusing folks? It don't work no more. That's dead. That's old. Don't let these people mistreat you and use you just to get their way, just to come back in your life and watch you cringe from the havoc they're causing in your life. Because people like to watch you. People sit there and inflict pain on you and watch you cringe. I had a demon used to come around me knowing she hated my guts and sit there, used to watch me be uncomfortable because she in my presence. Y'all stop this foolishness. Stop this. Don't feel sorry for these people. They know exactly what they were doing. Forgive them, but don't let them back in your space. Don't let, because time don't pass by. And they finally got some sense because years passed. Now all of a sudden they have some sense. They don't have no sense because they never came to apologize for what they have done. They never called out the wrong that they have done to you. But now all of a sudden, a year passed, 2 years passed. Oh, let bygones be bygones. Let the chips fall where they may, and let this. No, we're not doing that over here. Get somebody else to do it. We're not doing that. Let that time pass. And if you don't open your mouth and be sincere, this is how you apologize. I am sorry for destroying your life. I'm sorry for trying to destroy your character. I'm sorry for what I did. No, you call out what you did. You call out what you did. Don't try to use religion. God didn't do that. God didn't. No, he surely did. He surely did, because he said folks going to reap what they sow. Don't people try to throw religion and God into the mix of their chaos and confusion. That's not how you know you throw God into when you were slandering me. Go get the same God you trying to use now. Go get the same God you trying to use now to manipulate me to go and have you. You that same God that you trying to use to manipulate me, where was he when you were slandering me? I want you to go get that same one. Go get that same God. Because you know everybody got their own little gods. They got all kind of little gods they don't create it. You go get that same one. Keep that same energy. Don't let these people manipulate y'all, because they see you getting your strength back. And you know people are going to be mad at you all because y'all don't open the door back open to them. People are going to be straight mad at you all because you keep that door closed. You keep that door closed to them demons because you can't trust them. How are you going to trust somebody who deliberately went out to try to destroy who you were, when the only thing you were trying to do was be good to them? That's the sad part. You were just trying to do good. Understand them. And they went out on a whole smear campaign. Not only did they go on a smear campaign, they didn't defend your name against the people who got on the smear campaign with them. They didn't defend your name. Now all of a sudden they woke up, they got some sense now, and they want to come back into your life, but they didn't correct the lie that they told. No, you go correct them lies that you told. You don't get to come back over here and be in my energy, be in my good grace, be in my good spirit, be in my healing energy, my blessed energy, my favorite energy. You want to suck up the energy, because you know chosen ones, they like to suck your energy up. These people like to extract your goodness. That's why they like being around you. They'll sit there and drain you dry. You'll be depleted, dead energetically, because they don't suck all the goodness up. your good motivation, encouragement. They sucking up all your good juice and leave you depleted, looking ugly and fish-eyed. Have you looking cockeyed? This ain't nothing against people who got a cocked eye on here. But you sitting there looking broke down, ashy, busted, and disgusted. Now you glowing up. You working on yourself. You doing your journals, your affirmations. You reading the Bible. You fasting. You praying. So the demonic spirit that was left on you to take you out of unforgiveness, so it wouldn't overtake you. You doing the work on you. You healing. And now, little demonic minions want to try to come back up in your energy. Come back up in your space. Come back up in your house. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. You getting up early, praying. You on your knees. You crying out to God. Take this heart, this pain away from me. Devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. You ain't getting back over here, you demon. You're not going to come and interrupt this process. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Let them be mad. Because you protecting your healing. You protecting your wholeness. You protecting your good energy. You couldn't even work. Some of y'all was so sick, you couldn't even give yourself to the very thing you needed to survive. You needed that job to survive. God blessed you with that job. You needed it. You couldn't even perform. You couldn't even perform. 100% because you messed up in the mind, because these demons out there lying on you. They slandering your name and people believe in this foolishness. But now that you don't separated yourself, you told them they can have it all. They can have it all. They can have the family, the kids, the dog, the cat, whatever they want, get it. But you're not going to get my peace. You're not going to steal my peace. You're not going to steal my sanity. I don't care where I have to live. You're not going to take my sanity. I know you couldn't, Takesha. Girl, you're talking to somebody who experienced that foolishness. You couldn't even, God don't gave you businesses. You got businesses in you. You got the same thing that God want to bless you with. Your energy is so depleted. You so hurt. You can't even focus. That's why this enemy is after your mind. He want to steal, kill, and destroy you. Because if he can get your mind, he can hit them pockets. He can hit your prayer life. He can hit you speaking the goodness of God over your life. He can get to them affirmations that you need to get you up. I can do all things in Christ. I am strong. You know, he can get you when he messing up this here. Got your energy depleted. You drained. You need a spiritual blood transfusion. You so drained. You ain't got no iron. That's what these demons want. Want to zap the energy out of you. Yes, you do. Yes. You need a spiritual blood transfusion from being around these demons. They draining your energy. You can't even, you once was joyous, bubbly, fun to be around, outgoing. You like a little stale cookie now. You a stale saltine cracker that's been sitting in the box, no flavor. You chew it, tastes like bubble gum. It's bubble gum in that. You just sitting over there in the box because nobody didn't tighten the box up. They didn't tighten the package up. You over there stale saltine, no flavor, no crisp, no nothing, just stale. Oh, we gonna get that back, chosen ones. Oh, we gonna get that back. We don't care who don't like it. We don't care. And see, the thing about it, once you get this mindset, it's a dangerous mindset to have. Once you get this dangerous mindset, you will be willing to walk away from anybody. You'll walk away from anybody when they trying to disturb your peace. Only thing you trying to do is be in sync with life. You trying to be in harmony with people and in life. And these demons so at war within themselves, they want to come and project that foolishness on you. You ungrateful. You're not thankful. It's always something. And that's them demons. That is them. That's them and they mess. They don't slander you. Got people looking at you side-eye. People looking at you with one eye. Like, because they don't believe the lies of somebody else. That's why you confusing them. That's why when they see you, you looking good, you smelling good, you happy, it's going to confuse the enemy. And that's the prayer you got to pray. Lord, confuse the enemy. Confuse them in they mess they spewing out. Confuse them in them lies that they spewing out. Confuse them. That's mess they speaking over you. Because people got people thinking you're crazy. That you don't want nothing. They don't know you was over there in all-out warfare. You was in all-out warfare. You was about to lose your darn mind. You was about to lose yourself, lose your mind. You fighting them demons that they projecting on you. But you the crazy one. Let them think that. Let them think what they want to think. You just continue praying, continue fasting, continue setting your boundaries, and you continue healing. You continue healing. You continue doing the work on you. They don't know what the heck you had to go through to pull yourself up out of a state where you was just down and out. You couldn't even move. You couldn't even go to work. You barely holding on. It took all your energy to get yourself up and go to work. Because they don't depleted all of your life source, which is the blood out of you. All of your life source out of you. Your spiritual blood out of you. You over there face down, calling, crying out to God, trying to figure out how to get out of the situation you in. And they want you to let them back in their life. Let you, I don't care what type of, they can go pick up any religious book and they can throw scriptures like it's raining money. You won't come back over here. I don't care what word you find in the Bible to justify your demonic actions. It don't apply to me. God didn't give me that revelation. He gonna speak to me. He ain't gonna speak to you through me. He's not gonna speak through you to get to me. No, that's not what he's doing. We working at our own salvation. You're not gonna use the word to justify your demonic behavior, to justify me not letting you back in my life. No, you use that same word to heal them demons in you. That's what you do. You use that word to deliver yourself. Stop trying to get back over here and crush what I got going on. Oh no, I got some skin now. This head not big for nothing. I got some sense. I done went and bought me some sense. Yes, I did. I went right to the word, that same word you're trying to use me, and I bought me some sense. And I ain't got no change to give you. No change. I got some sense now. I done woke up from that demonic slumber I was in. Okay? I got some sense. No, I love you. From over there. I love you. I bless you. I want you to be the best, do the best, succeed, be successful. Right on up over there. Right over there. You succeed. I'm over here cheering you on. Get it. Do it. Right over here. I'm cheering you from over here. I refuse to let anybody try to take me out of here when it's not my time to go. That's what the enemy wants to do. Take y'all out of here before you fulfill your purpose. Tried to take me out of here before I started this channel. That's not what you're going to do. That foolishness is over. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it today. You're going to have to get somebody else to do it. Use the word for somebody else to manipulate them. It ain't working over here. It's null and void over here. It's null and void over on this channel. Over on here with Mon. We ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that. God said, God this, God that. Where was God this and that when you was abusive? Where was God this and that when you were lying? We ain't gonna be doing that. Time out for that foolishness. Don't let these people manipulate your empathy. You keep your empathy. God made you sensitive like that. But don't let these people manipulate you. Take you through all these mental, emotional gymnastics. Now you so, docile and helpless, and you're a damsel in distress now. But you was a big bad wolf a little short time ago. You was roaring like a lion. Keep that same roar. Lion. Don't become no lioness now. No, we ain't doing that over here. We don't see this foolishness no more. You keep that same energy. Keep that same roar. Go tell them same lies. Keep that. Repeat them. Write a book. Take a picture. Keep that energy over there. No longer will we be manipulated as the chosen ones, doormats, made to feel like we're not loving and caring because you got boundaries now. You got boundaries, so now you ain't loving. You don't love God. You love God. I love God. What's wrong with you? You don't love him now. They want to make you fit. Don't let these people manipulate you. And see, that's the thing right there. These demons, these people want to keep you in a state of not knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, you take out that sword. You fight. You fight when you know who you are. When you don't know who you are, you always running behind them trying to prove a point. See me. When you know who you are, you don't give a care. Yes, I did. Yes, them lies, they true. You want to believe them, they true. They true, yes. Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. You want to believe what? Yeah, if you believe that, yeah, you ain't got to. And so you stop explaining yourself. Because they want you to explain yourself. They want you to fight. That's why you got to ignore. This is the power in ignoring lies right here. This is the power. There is power in ignoring lies and not defending yourself. You feel like they're getting away. They're not getting away. You feel like that, but see what the enemy wants. They want you to always be fighting to try to defend your name, because that's juice and that's energy for them. They like that. They like to see you trying to go tell people, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I can't believe y'all say, you got to let these people believe. Let people believe what they want, because guess what? You can't control it anyways. Let them believe it. Yes, I sure did. And cut off anybody who believe this. Cut them off. I don't care who it is. People want you to stay running, trying to defend your name, trying to run to your in-laws and to your children and tell them, no, you didn't do something. You didn't say this. You didn't do this to that person. Let them believe it. Let them believe it, because people want to believe anything anyways. Let them believe it. When you ignore it, you don't give that mess power. You don't give it power over you. I had to go through this. That's why I know it works. When I went through a betrayal, I went through the worst betrayal in 2020. I went through one of the worst betrayals in my life any person could go through. But guess what? I got over it. I did. I got a video. I cried because I was still hurt. I was hurt and I was wounded. I was wounded in my sides. I had been stabbed spiritually. Oh, but God used that. Used that to heal me. And he showed me, don't you never, ever try to defend your name again. Don't you never try to go to people and get them to see you in a different light. That's not my job. That's not your job, to get people to change their perception of you. You're not the perception police. You're not the perception police. Let them think what they want to think. And I'm sorry, I got passion behind this, because listen, When these demons try to come for you, you got to get big, bold. When you see what it is, chosen ones, you've been manipulated and abused for so long, you don't understand the power you operate in. You don't, I know my power. Now, when I tell you, I'm a straight shooter. I'm a straight shooter. I've never been to the gun range, but I'm a spiritual sniper. When I see something in the spirit, I know it to be true. I know it to be true. But what the devil want to do, he want to keep you emotionally a wreck so you can't tap into the spirit to see what he's doing. He's playing chess in the natural, but in the spirit, God giving you, he's playing checkers in the natural, but in the spirit, you playing chess. You can see things you can see things that are 10 steps ahead. You know what's going on 10 steps ahead. That's why the enemy want to keep you emotionally. Your emotions. When you damaged in your emotions, you can't tap into your spirit. You can't tap into seeing things spiritually because you so hurt. That's what the enemy is. That's what he does. Why you always think you feeling bad when people say certain things, when people do certain things to you, why you think you feel bad? The enemy is cutting at your emotions. Some people say things to you. Why you think you felt bad? And see, I had to realize this. When them lies were being told on me, I had to realize, after God showed me. When them lies were being told on me, God had to show me, woman, you need to heal. You need to heal. Take titles off people. And pay attention to how they're treating you. See, that's what get us, them titles. Oh, that's my mama. Oh, that's my daddy. Oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my son. Oh, that's my daughter. That's my coworker. That's my grandma. And they full of demons. They full of envy. They full of jealousy. They full of strife. Better take them titles off these people and move accordingly. How do they treat you? You treating them right. You trying to do right by them. And they treating you like you don't matter. Because you don't. You don't matter to these people. You don't matter to them. I don't know why we can't get this in our head. I understand because we've been indoctrinated. Your family is all you got. Your family is all you need. Not when they treating you like crap. They treating you like garbage. You're doing nothing but try to be good to these people. Be in good spirit, good graces. No, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to have a misunderstanding. That's life. You have a misunderstanding. You talk about it. You discuss it. You forgive and you move on. That's not for them to bring up something. Oh, you did this, but they never talk about what they did. It's always what you did. It's always how you hurt them. It's always what you did to them. Everything you do is always blown up like a hot air balloon. Why they got a little old balloon in their little stuff, they got a little balloon and you forgive them. Everything you do is a hot air balloon surfing across the sky. Take these titles off these people. Take these titles off. Yes, always a victim. But if you could bring up anything, if you bring up any concern, or if you point out any little error in them, oh, the whole world just blew up. Atomic bomb just don't land it on us. This when you know you're dealing with the spirit. These spirits don't like to be called out. They don't like to be accountable. They don't like to see themselves. Oh, but you always got to be the one that be doing introspective work. You got to always be the one working on you. You got to always be the one going to the therapist, going to the altar. You got to be the one. Why they sit there and live in a little demonic mess, and you the one doing all the work. You the one trying to keep the family together. You the one trying to keep the kids from losing their mind. You the one trying to keep people, you're not trying to get them to choose sides like they are. If you're not with them, you against them in their eyes. But you're the one trying to let people decide, you know what, they gonna have to decide whether they want to, you know, deal with this person or not. You trying to be, you still trying to play the peacemaker. All while these demons back planting seeds in people, making them look at you like you the one destroyed stuff, like you the one was the one that caused problems. And you just trying to still keep the peace. Like, Lord, you know, I don't want to be the one to say, you know, that they did this, they did that. I want people to see for themselves. I want them to choose for themselves. You still trying to be the peacemaker that you are, because it's in you. You can't help that. That's why you can't let people manipulate your empathy.